What is up, boys? Today we actually got a really unfortunate break-even trade where we got edged by a tick and then we got stopped break-even. But anyways, in today's video, I'll just be going over the trade I took today as well as a price action recap from today's session. So as always, we always start on the higher time frame. We always know that higher time frame always holds the most power. So going on the higher time frame, as you can see, we dumped overnight. Overnight, I think we expanded somewhere along the lines of like, let's see, around 350 points. So when we have that overnight expansion, we usually kind of just can predict that New York is going to be a little slower and less volatile since we already had that move overnight. So anyways, going into open today, I was just really bearish. I think the higher time frame was just clearly bearish down to this weekly gap. It's at like 532, which was this 4-hour ITL as well. So I ultimately was bearish down to the 4-hour ITL. However, to get a high probability short, I needed this 4-hour to get tapped. So really, everything in this range right over here was just noise to me. Unless we created some sort of sponsored leg, then that'd be an exception. But until we got that type of confirmation, I was just waiting for this 4-hour to get tapped. And with longs, I really was just not interested. We had absolutely no structure to long, and like just knowing that this is our final DOL down here, I just didn't see a reason in taking longs. Anyways, going into open here, as you can see, we do manipulate higher at open. We do. We manipulate into this 15-minute ITH. We sweep that out, and then we get this V-shaped 1-minute IFUG. And this setup looks really good mechanically. I mean, you get your open swing, you get your V-shaped recovery, you still have your DOLs to the downside. However, I faded this setup. And the reason being is because, once again, we failed to tap the 4-hour. This high is not that protected as you think it is because of all these unmitigated draws above. Therefore, I decided to fade this setup live on stream so everyone knows I'm not bullshitting. I faded this setup, and as you can see, this setup got absolutely smoked somewhere around here. Got absolutely smoked. So, in my opinion, an avoidable loss. Like, you knew we could have gone remanipulated. So, it's like, if you know there's a reason for you to get manipulated, why are you taking the trade? It's just simple things like that that higher your win rate over a long period of time. But anyways, at this point, we re-sweep. And I'm not really interested in shorts either because, once again, I'm only interested in shorts once we tap the 4-hour. So, at this point, I'm low-key just waiting for 10 a.m. to possibly open up. And what I thought we were going to do was wait for 10 a.m., accumulate in the zone, manipulate higher at 10 a.m. into the 4-hour, and then get distribution. However, we failed to kind of do so, and instead, before 10 a.m., we started displacing to the downside. So honestly, at this point, since we had this whole sponsored leg of price, I was actually down taking continuation shorts as long as we had a gap in this range. Which, as you can see, we had this 4-minute gap, which was perfect to use to continue price lower. Now, the reason I didn't care about taking shorts up here, but I care, I guess, about taking shorts over here, is because if I have my stop loss over here, it's really close to the 4-hour. But if I have my stop loss here, it's nowhere really near the 4-hour, making it way higher resistance if it's off this gap. So as you can see, going into 10 a.m., I was kind of just waiting for that manipulation swing. And right over here, as you can see, we manipulate the 4-minute gap, wick reject it, and then we get a beautiful V-shaped 1-minute somewhere around here. Yep, as you can see, beautiful V-shaped 1-minute. I entered my trade right here, and I went for like around a 1R. I remember, I think I just targeted ES's daily ITL. I'm pretty sure that's what I did. So my TP was like somewhere around here. But as you can see, price went lower. No reason to go break even, right? No distribution point to reject that. And as you can see right over here, I got edged by literally a tick. ES left literally perfect equal lows at the daily ITL. And then I went break even at this point because I expected this to just flush, and it didn't, and I got stopped break even. So really unfortunate break even. We literally left equal lows. And the reason I went break even is because this would really invalidate my trade idea. As you can see, we inversed this 4-minute gap right over here, right? And this was the gap holding my break even and making my trade idea valid in the first place. So the fact that inverse, I feel like my break even made sense here. As you can see, I think this did actually save me from a loss because on stream, I was telling stream how I was going to trail my stop to this high if I didn't go break even, which if I did, I would have been stopped out for a loss. So honestly, not that mad I got break even. It's annoying for sure, but logically it made sense to go break even. But yeah, that's really all from today's session. Apart from that, honestly, we got nothing. Like, that was really the only good setup from today. This could have been avoided because of the 4-hour above. This, I really didn't like shorting this because, once again, the 4-hour is close to your stop. And then this is a little different. Here, you're obviously getting that whole sponsored leg of price. And then on top of that, you're getting your 10 a.m. manipulation. So you're getting way more confidence within this trade rather than this trade. And that's the reason I took this instead of this. But yeah, that's really all from today. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you want to join my free Discord community, the link is in my bio. And finally, if you are interested in getting Mentor 101, you can apply a link in bio.